I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. We have to tell it and we're getting it on. Baby girl, tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, right. We can stop on the bed, bath and beyond. Baby girl, tell me what you into. Yeah. Cause every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Forever, my lady, like Jodeci. You see your body keep controlling me, and I'm trying to get it popping like it's ecstasy. But your body should stay close to me. We gon' get it poppin', we gon' get it poppin' and soaking wet, fuck around. Got your girls, man, they all upset. Where you at? Where you at? Where you been spending time? Got a man, I always hit you up, but you not around. I be your not a man, I hit you up on the phone. I'm head down to pick you up, baby girl, when you all alone. I wanna call you up, but I can't do that shit. Come over here, baby, you the one I'm rolling with. You the one I'm fooling with. I spend the hours, 1,000 flowers, and tuna fish. Baby girl, you the only one that I'm dealing with. I swear to God, the MC Hammer catch you too legit. And didn't know that you my mama mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. And didn't know that you my mama mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. Baby girl, I got plans for you. Better yet, I made plans for two. Take your time, let me admire you. And baby girl, we get it poppin' like we supposed to do. We can stop from the stairs, girl, I promise an hour. After we're done with charades, we can jump in the shower. I'll tell the world that it's yours, baby girl, that it's ours. Anything that you need in life, baby, I got you. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you the be the one when talk is tough, I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you the be the one when talk is tough, I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need.
If you're not tuned by DL.com.
She plays down her baby. The morning sun that brighten up my day. I'm in love with you and girl, won't you stay? If I tell you I'm in love with you, tell me you feel the same. So stay, stay. Baby, oh, you know that I want you. And I will never ever break your heart, though. Baby, oh, you know that I want you. And I will never ever break your heart, though. You are the air I breathe, the one for me, my medicine, my only medicine. You are the air I breathe, the one for me, my medicine, my only medicine. God, I love you, baby. Hey, hey, hey. God, I love you, baby. Hey, hey, hey. God bless the day I'm born you, oh. I feel good when I'm around you, oh, yeah. Baby girl, I love you, I ever know. You stole my heart, but I let it go, yeah. Just to prove my love all the time I lie. If I break your heart, then let me die. Baby, oh, you know that I want you. And I will never ever break your heart, though. Baby, oh, you know that I want you. And I will never ever break your heart, though. I love you, baby. Hey, hey, hey. God, I love you, baby. life. You are my life. You are my love, yeah. When I needed love, you brought me love. You are my love. You are my love, yeah. Baby, oh, you know that I want you. And I will never ever break your heart, though. I love you, baby. God, I love you, baby.
Exclusively at tonesliberia.com.
Girl, you make a bad man crazy.
Just yeah. Jarido. It's for Eldridge.
And it's Squall boy, yeah. Wait for the dough. Girl, I want you wait for the dough. Wait for the dough. Like I put a bounce for the chest. I wanna give you good loving, I don't wanna bite 10 blow. Your love like chicken fella, baby Jack and she clamor. So girl, you all I want and all I need, oh. I'm loving you, you loving me, oh. And love that we were meant to be, oh. And I am a beep, cause you got me high. You got me high.
Your body on course, loving you is of course. Yeah, my baby on a note. Come to my room, let me compose. Yeah, your body on course, loving you is of course. Yeah, my baby on a note. Come to my room, let me compose. Yeah.
She your body bad and we know so. The way you slay everything gon' flick. And I want your body right now, Goddamn, I'm so complete. You got the juice, you got the sauce, we know. They say they bad, nobody bad out. Come show me love, come spot the dada. Rock all the waves for me and Jaja. Girl, I want you, come give me love, come give me loving. Come give me kiss, come do the rubbing. Show me the style, no to my talking. When we rock hair and crew, then we do the
You got me high. You got me high.
Your body on course, loving you is of course. Yeah, my baby on a note. Come to my room, let me compose. Yeah, your body on course, loving you is of course. Yeah, my baby on a note. Come to my room, let me compose. Yeah. You got me wishing, yeah, wishing every day just to be with you. Baby, wait for me, yeah. I wanna take it over the way to the moon. The way your body go, wine for me slow, baby, kill the show. Yeah. And girl, I wanna know anything in
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight.
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as $500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on UN Drive at Sayotown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
That what money can do, what money can do, oh, what money can do. So what money can do, what money can do.
Hey, look at that fun car there. Hey, man, I really want to buy a car. Yeah.
Oh, Mary, How are you?
I'm not okay. Oh, something really confusing me.
What is it?
Lately, I see too many brands of cars on the road. Different one too. Oh. What if I want to buy a special brand of car? Where do I go?
Well, I don't know about the other brands of cars, but I heard Sika Motors have been operating in Liberia since 2013, and they are the sole distributor of all Toyota, Mitsubishi vehicles, Yamaha products, and Bridgestone tires. What's unique is that they give you 3 years warranty on bigger vehicles and whole 5 years on smaller vehicles. Parts are readily available and very affordable.
Oh, really?
I will lie to you, if you are looking to buy any one of these brands of vehicles, just head straight to Sika Motors, UN Drive, Seontown, Bourgeois Island, or email sikamarketing@cfao.com.
All right, thank you, Sika Motors. You will see me soon. For more information, you can contact Sika Motors on 0775-987758 or 0881-937000.
Sika Motors.
Hello, John. What's up?
Mama Paul, I'm not good, man. Advance. We're hitting the club tonight. Would you like to join us?
Of course, my man. Count on me. You know I'm in.
But please don't bring out your rotten car what the color now feel. You know one get fried getting from the club tonight. Don't spoil our operation for us with your ugly old car.
Okay, old bro. If you say so.
Whoa, is that Paul? Paul, where is that your old rotten car?
You haven't heard? Sika Motor has well-trained, certified technicians who are solely responsible for body and paint for all brands of vehicles. Their paints are durable and long-lasting, but they're not all. Their technicians can do a perfect finished body work on all cars. That's where I took my car. And guess what? Their prices are very affordable.
You say what? No, I couldn't even recognize your car. It looked like brand new car. What a magic.
They're not magic, That's Sika Motor technicians that are solely responsible for body and paint for all brands of vehicles. And you hear it for yourself? Make your way now to Sika Motors for all vehicles body work and paintings.
Sika Motor also has state-of-the-art paint booths where they take your car for that sparkling look.
They are located on UN Drive and Seontown, Bourgeois Island. Their email is sikamarketing@cfao.com.
For more information, you can contact Sika Motors on 0775-987758 or 0881-937000.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that Sendwave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download Sendwave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure, and start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. Sendwave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Good afternoon, good evening. It's another wonderful and blessed day. It's good to be here this morning. Today is Thursday, the 29th day of the month of June, AD 2023. With the time exactly 10:29 here in Monrovia, Liberia. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends on where you are joining us from. Buakai Amara Kamara is my name. I'm pretty seated here for you up until later on this afternoon at exactly 12 o'clock. That's when we'll be leaving from here But we have some things to look at this morning on today's edition of the show. We're hoping that Sylvester Teves now join in later on with us here on the show. But up until then, we have a few things to look at. The Sierra Leone elections ended, and Julius Marabio won yet again for the second term. So he was sworn in as the next president, even though he was serving his first term. Now he's serving his second term. He won first round. There was no second round in the election. So Julius Marabio won the elections there in Sierra Leone. So an incumbent winning elections next door to Liberia. What message does this send to the opposition bloc? We'll be looking at that. There's an article up by Front Page Africa on that particular story. We'll dig into that. And there are a few other things for us to look at this morning. How far is the Councillor Musu's court case? We'll also look at this. So like I said, it's a power pack presentation this morning on the Costa Morning Show. So all you have to do, just sit back and relax as we drive you through up until later on at 12 o'clock. But if you are, in need of a brand new vehicle, you want to purchase your office car, your own car for your family member, you are there in the diaspora, you want to get a brand new Toyota vehicle, just hit Sika Motors there in Seon Town. Sika Motors can do the best for you. You can even be, once you get a good credit here back home or whatsoever it is, you can take their car on CP level. Yeah, you take the car, you be paying small. That what we call CP. Anyway, yeah, once you get everything in tight with your bank and your salary coming on time. Now salary delay person or some other, some other government official, they can take 6 months, they can take pay. Lana one we're talking about. When you know that your salary coming on time, you can go and take the car for CP at Sika Motors. So Sika Motors is our proud sponsors here on the Costa Show. So folks, once again, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to today's edition. So let's look at the elections that just ended in Sierra Leone. Julius Marabio won the elections in Sierra Leone. He was contesting for the second term, and his winning. What does it mean for the opposition bloc here in Liberia? Like I said, that's what we'll be looking at, because everybody wants to be president in our country, like they was doing in Sierra Leone. They had, I think, roughly about 13 opposition political party going into the race with the incumbent Julius Marabio. So he became victorious in the process. What message does that send for the opposition bloc here in Liberia? That's the big question. Yeah. What message? Because a few days from now or a few months from now, we'll be going for the general presidential elections in October, most especially on the 10th of October. How prepared is the opposition bloc to unseat President Weah? That's the question now that is on the lip of every Liberian. With a divided opposition, do you think they can unseat President Weah in the upcoming 2023 election? But before we do that, let's look at what occurred and how can that be avoided here. What occurred in Sierra Leone and how can it be avoided here in Liberia? That, like I said, there's an article by Front Page Africa. I just want to dive through it, and after that, we can chit chat a bit about what occurred in Sierra Leone and what does it mean for the opposition bloc here in Liberia. It says the analysis: Sierra Leone election outcome offers lessons for Liberia's opposition and voters amid corruption, concern, corruption concern, and political challenges. They say prior to the presidential elections in Sierra Leone last weekend, President Julius Maada Bio found himself in a defensive. Listen to this. President Julius Maada Bio found himself in a defensive position, facing political and economic tensions as well as allegations of corruption. There were fears that the nation's 3.2, because how many persons registered to vote in Sierra Leone? There were 3.2 million people in Sierra Leone that did go through the registration process and that took part in the elections. So he said the nation's 3.3 million voters who removed him from office. However, the outcome provide otherwise. Once again, let me take that. It says facing a political economic tensions and well as allegations of corruption, there were fears that the nation's 3.3 million voters will remove him from office. However, the outcome proved otherwise. Bio's Sierra Leone's People's Party, SLPP, secures victory nearly 1.6 million voters, accounting for 56.1% of the total ballots cast. His closest opponent, Samora Kamara of the opposition All Liberian Congress, APC party, received 41% share of the vote. The APC has contested the results, citing electoral malpractices. So Samora Kamara is saying there was some foul play in the elections there in Sierra Leone. Yeah, that's what Samora is now saying. He said there have been some issues with his staffs at polling centers and other places in the country. So he have raised the alarm to the National Elections Commission. But notwithstanding, Julius Maada Bio have been sworn in already as the next president of Sierra Leone. And he just awaiting inauguration now. Why Samora is there laying complaint to the National Elections Commission there in Sierra Leone? Maada Bio have already been sworn in. So here we are now. They said, nevertheless, the African Union Election Observation Mission in Sierra Leone stated that the elections were conducted in a generally peaceful, transparent, credible manner. The mission commended the people of Sierra Leone for their consistent commitment and resilience in expressing their will at the polls, highlighting their unwavering dedications, maintaining democracy and stability in the country. Like Sierra Leone, Liberia is also preparing for its own elections amidst growing concern about corruption, poor governance, and various political and economic challenges plaguing President George Weah administration. The Weah-led government has faced sanctions against key government officials, including Minister of State and Presidential Affairs Nathaniel McGill, Port Authority Managing Director Bill Tuawe, Solicitor General Simon Sereno, CFOS, and former political ally Prince Johnson, all on charges of corruption and pay for play. Pay for play. Pay for play. In some political contexts, these issues might be sufficient grounds to deny the second legend and his team a second term. However, the Sierra Leone scenario demonstrated that despite persistent challenges, voters must have confidence in the opposition effectiveness and determination to address pressing concern and meet the aspiration of the Liberian people. Now, here we are. it's not just about raising all of the red flags about this government. But the question here is that, is the opposition ready to take the mantle of authority from President Josh Manawia? How are they prepared? Now, you know what's happening in Liberia? Since Judas Manor Bill won in Sierra Leone, there have been news conferences, most especially folks from the Congress for the Coalition for Democratic Change. Now that they are saying what occurred in Sierra Leone will be the same thing that will happen here in Liberia. You listening? They are saying what occurred in Sierra Leone will be the same thing that will happen in Liberia because of what? Because Julius Manor Bill won. Can you compare the two leaders? I said no. Julius Manor's bill fought corruption, bad governance, development. He was top notch. He constructed a modern state of the art, newly constructed airport. When it comes to corruption, he entered corruption office, stood up for the people of Sierra Leone. They stood up. Can we say President Weah have done such thing? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. President Weah have massively failed the Liberian people, and that's for sure. That's for sure. If only I will play you a recording where you see you know, it's so funny. You see the Youth League of the Coalition for Democratic Change. Now they are saying the winning of Madam Bill in Sierra Leone should send a message to the opposition bloc here in Liberia, because they will win landslide. They will say it will be a one-run victory for the CDC because it have already occurred in Sierra Leone, our neighboring country. That's what they are saying. That's what folks now in the CDC are saying. Can you imagine that? But all of these things boil around the opposition. How prepared are they to unseat this unfit, bad governing system, corruption? How are they prepared to unseat this government? Lawrence Sisco, you are asking me if it is only the opposition alone that is suffering in Liberia. It's not the opposition alone that is suffering in Liberia. The Liberian people, I shouldn't exclude myself. We all are suffering in Liberia, but they are the one pushing to serve us. They want to unseat this government. They are at the top. We can go there. We don't have the power, the money to serve. Everybody don't have the power and money to serve that particular position. The leg of Mr. Alexander Cummins, the leg of Joseph Nyuma Boaka and Tiawon Gonglo. How prepared are they? Is the question. Do you think just by going into elections, that's all? How prepared are you? Are they touching bases? That's the question. Do you think you guys can just win election on Facebook? Do you think you guys can just win election by sitting and having talk shows? Reach out to the people in the Leeward counties. Reach out. Send out your messages. Send out your foot soldiers. Let them forget about the Facebook propaganda. We know Facebook is only centered around the folks here in Mosurado County. Facebook is centered around the diaspora Liberians who don't have voting rights in Liberia. But as an opposition figure that you want to unseat this government, you have to muster the courage to hit the counties. Go and make the case. Let the Liberian people know that yes, if you guys read Ilewia, we'll suffer for another 6 years. Are they doing that? I said no. I'm on the ground. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. All of the propaganda. Sorry, so sorry, so sorry. I am so sorry about that. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. We just faced a little problem here this morning. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. But it's good that we are back. We there was a little technical problem, but it's good that we are back. All right. So as I was saying, I'm talking about the opposition preparedness this morning. Some would disagree with me. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. There have been some internet problem here this morning. But we are working up things. Sorry about that. This morning there have been some little internet problem, but it's good that we are back. We hope we we stay back good for this time around. So as I was saying, let's focus our attention on the opposition this morning. You know, the ANC, the Unity Party, the Liberian People Party of Tiawan Gongolo, and other political parties. This other person will say, I will be the next president of the Republic of Liberia. You guys have given George Weah it is a tax or is a path right now to the presidency. I don't want tomorrow Weah win the election, then you'll say, oh, we never told you guys what was unfolding in the country. Of course, we know. Now all opposition parties will come together to always unite as they go about taking part in the elections. But the thing here is that how can you get the support of the other political or opposition political party in the second round if you have denigrated, you have insulted, you have banned off that particular opposition political party? Some will just say, I'm abstaining from the process. My voters or my supporters can go about voting whosoever they feel that they will be good for Liberia. That's what Mr. Kumis did in the 2017 elections. Don't you think he's capable of doing it in the 2023 elections? Yes, of course. He's capable of doing it. Don't you think Mr. Bwaga is capable of doing it? I don't know if he's capable of doing it, but I think so. Because of the way the politics is being played right now in Liberia. How can they unseat President Weah? How can they unseat President Weah? That's the question. We have Weah sitting on the budget of our country. All the money that belongs to Liberia, we are sitting on it. Now you see, they may just put out brand new pickups. 7 can pay, but Weah is preparing himself for the elections. Weah is preparing himself for the elections. Weah is preparing himself for the elections. How is the opposition preparing themselves? How? Now, George Weah is saying, or his supporters are saying, because Julius Maada Bio won the elections in Sierra Leone, it will be the same thing that will be repeated here in Liberia. I will give you a clip. Let me go to the clip. What they are saying. Let me see if I can play for you guys to listen. They had a press conference just these few days. The Youth League, I don't know, are they fooling President Weah, making him believe that he can win the elections come 2023 or October 10th? Yes, let me see if I can take it from the top.
The Revolutionary National Youth League of the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change seizes this moment to congratulate President Julius Maada Bio.
Sorry about that. Let me see if I can.
Julius Maada Bio.
We are facing serious internet problem here this morning, but
Julius Maada Bio of the Republic of Sierra Leone.
So this message is coming from the Youth League of the CDC.
Overwhelming victory in the just ended national elections of the Republic of Sierra Leone. The Revolutionary National Youth League of the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change seizes this moment to congratulate President Julius Maada Bio of the Republic of Sierra Leone and the Sierra Leone People Party on its overwhelming victory in the just ended national elections of the Republic of Sierra Leone. The Youth League sees this victory as a victory for the people of Sierra Leone, one-round victory, giving the ruling SLPP to lead for a second term. A similar feat, the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change will be achieving on October 10, 2023.
A similar thing for the Coalition for Democratic Change will be achieved in the October 10th, 2023 elections. That's a message there from the Youth League. Let's see.
And which just to salute the people of Sierra Leone for the one-round victory.
One-round victory.
Giving the ruling SLPP to lead for a second term. We'll be achieving October 2023. Over failed change, and the Liberian people are eager to replicate their same as we go to the polls. All international and local observers for their impartial roles played in making sure that people are safe.
So, according to them, the Liberian people were elect President Weah as the same thing that happened in Sierra Leone. It will be the same thing that will be happening in Liberia of the Coalition for Democratic Change. Do I buy this? I don't buy it. No. I don't buy anything that coming from the Youth League of the Coalition for Democratic Change. But what I'm saying here is that you need to put yourself together as you engage the people. I'm stressing on the Unity Party and Ambassador Boakai. Now this morning, Ambassador, there is need for you to step out there. I know your able lieutenants have started doing it already, but you need to. Since the elections ended in Lofa County, your stronghold, where you think that you will get 90% or 85% of the vote in Lofa County. Since the senatorial elections ended, you haven't been there yet to appreciate the people, to talk to your people, to make your people know that you still have them in mind, to let your Lufians know that, yes, the Unity Party is still up and running, to let the people of Lofa County know that, yes, you will be on the ballot, to let the people of Lofa County know that, yes, you are their only hope. Ambassador Boakai, you need to go back, reach out, not only Lofa County, not only Lofa County, other counties, other places. Tell your boys, tell your people, now it's time. They don't need to go and be campaigning, but they need to send out the messages in the lower counties. Forget about Mosorado County. Mosorado County, our minds are already fixed. Mosorado County, our minds already fixed. I know, of course. It's not campaign time. I know it's not campaign time, but if you just, you know what CDC people doing now? The people that are now they plant cells all in the counties. They wear this thing about Facebook. You will be here. Everybody say they do a lot of blah blah blah. You win it, you this it that. Even though if the library people minds are made up, there is need that you keep resonating your message with them. There is need that you stay be in the eyes of them. That's the only way. There is need that you make a follow-up consistently. Even if they know that we have let them down, who can they hope on? If they are not seeing you, who can they hope on? If you are not interacting with them, who can they hope on? If you are not engaging them, if you're not engaging them, like I said, the only county that minds are already fixed is no other county but Mossorado County. You can go up, you come down. Once the people of Mossorado County tell you that they will vote for you, nothing can change it. But the people in the counties, in the Leeward counties, other counties, the Maryland, the Grand Crew, the Lofa, the Sano, their mind going to change. In what way? The more you appear to them, the more you carry your messages to them, the more you interact with them. I know what I'm talking about. The more you interact with them, the more they start to fall for you. I'm serious. Ambassador Boakai, every one of the oppositions, they are in a race to win. Kumi said he wanted to unseat Wia, but you see him get him cheering on Facebook, causing the other opposition. Then I want the other opposition to causing him, blah blah blah. They are just in the Mossorado County and on Facebook parading, running from here there, running from here and there. You think that Facebook will make you to win? You think that Facebook? People in the county, they didn't get time for the thing they call Facebook. No. They didn't get patient for it. Their thing is that they didn't get patient for the thing they call Facebook. Their thing here is that the more you interact with them, how soon will you start to do that? Other people already have their folks on ground. It is that we are making fun in the election. Even though like Brempo man can be made up that, oh yes, we're voting for Mr. X. But consistency. Now they are capitalizing on what that occurred in Sierra Leone. They are saying it will be the same thing that will happen in Liberia. Says that, President Weah have done good for them. That's what the seditionists are saying. The seditionists are saying President Weah have done better. But the ordinary Liberians know that this administration have failed. Ordinary Liberians know that the administration have failed massively. But how can you make them to be on the path? How can you make them to live with you is the problem. That's the question. That's the question I'm asking you this morning. Have your message resonated with them? have that mind been fixed now, yes, that, oh, this is the person that we want, we'll unseat we are and put this particular person in power out to them. What are you doing? That's the question. That's the question. The elections in Sierra Leone. What message the people of Liberia? What message? What lesson can the opposition learn from what occurred in Sierra Leone? What?
What are you there? Well, we just lost Waga there. Let me see. Okay, Waga.
Sorry, folks. Like I said, we are facing some internet problem here this morning. So that's why we are just going off and on. Sorry about that. It's not always like this. But today I don't know what's happening. So there's a little bad weather. So the internet is kind of giving us a little problem. So as I was saying, can the opposition learn from what that occurred in Sierra Leone? So we now have Sylvester Teves us from his end. Teves, are you there? Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Waga. The internet seems to be very terrible. I'm hearing myself talk. Wow. The internet is very terrible this morning, and I hope Josh sort it out. Wow. Wow. Yeah, the internet very very bad this morning. The both we are subscribing with two companies, and they both are very terrible this morning. So, but George is working. I hope that we resume a broadcast very early. Mm.
Sorry guys, sorry about that. But yeah, we are sorry about that, guys. We are trying to, my vibes keep dying, man. Josh, man, you need to do something, but yeah, man. I'll be fine, and then the internet just giving me problem, kidding me, man. But guys, I'm sorry about that. It's
What are you good now?
Yeah, Teves, welcome.
I think much better, much better. Thank
Yeah.
you. It's a pleasure to be back on the nation's premier platform. I was like a bit late this morning due to two other meetings that I had to attend to before reaching to the office. And what on my way witnessing the live, I'm seeing you being fired up this morning, Bwaka. Politically, you've been fired up. I don't know whether you got the enthusiasm and the exuberance from yesterday's Abraham Day or stuff. But continue. I will try to get myself in tight and I connected with conversation that you are currently carrying on. Just continue.
Okay, so that's Sylvester Teves now. Yeah, so guys, it's good that we are back. The internet keep flip-flopping, but it's good that we are here. So I was just like focusing on the happenings that took place in Sierra Leone and how can it be prevented here in Liberia. How prepared is the opposition bloc? Because now the folks from the Coalition for Democratic Change, they are saying that what occurred in Sierra Leone will be repeated here in Liberia. I'm listening to the Youth League over the weekend. They had a press conference. They said it will be a one-turn victory, like what happened in Sierra Leone. It will be the same. It will be the same thing that will happen here in Liberia in favor of President George Manawia. So I was just like asking, how prepared is the opposition bloc? I keep saying that the opposition bloc need to forget about the Facebook propaganda. I don't say Facebook isn't their message on Facebook is not resonating, but there is need now that they focus their attention. We are just few months away from the elections. There is need they start to build up cells in various counties, in various towns, in various communities, wherein the folks that will be heading their cells there start to send out their messages, start to let the Liberian people know that this administration have massively failed the Liberian people and they need to be kicked out. They need to be kicked out. But if only the opposition sit down with their hand folded like this and think that the Liberian people will just go overnight and say, okay, we're there where we are. Let's kick him out. It's not good. There is need that they canvas. There is need that they reach out. Not everybody do have the smartphone that we, the people here in Mosorado, in part of Nimba and other places do have. The man Yata, the man Kopo in Lofa, those that in Maryland that register to vote, they don't have the smartphone. They are using the button phone. How you think your message will resonate with them if you are not reaching out to them? How you think your message will resonate with the people when the elections ended in Lofa County up to now? The former vice president haven't gone back there to tell the Liberian people they're on the Lofians that yes, I will be on the ballot. Yes, I want your vote. Now we are seeing the vice president. The last time the vice president was in Lofa County. The last time the vice president was in Maryland County. She did her county tour. Of course, we have started seeing Nyombli and Kungori in Grand Basso. But with the other officials just sitting and not reaching out is the problem. Then you think that we should just be unseated like that? There is need that is stand up. Not only Bwaka, but the Alexander Cummins. They all are only fighting on Facebook. You get their children. The other person will be insulting the other person. The other person insulting the other person. You think you will unseat we about doing that? Reach out, let your message resonate with the people in the Leeward counties. What you think you can do for the people? What you think that George we haven't done that you as a political leader can do? What you think that you can change for the Liberian people if you are elected president? What you think the Liberian people can benefit from you when you are the next leader of this country? What you think? What message can you send out there to make them vote for you? That's the question. Dr. Teves, you want to come in on that?
Yeah, Bwaka, I think you've kind of nailed it this morning as a warning, and also a call up to our opposition leaders that the issue about them being so quiet and so static as it relates to the activities surrounding the campaign, and encouraging them to go all out, reach out to our people in the Netherlands, and go to towns, villages, and counties, and telling them, giving them the message, telling them why George Weah shouldn't be, he re-elected as to why he did to our country. And I think it is of paramount importance and concern. And so I think over the weekend we saw the rescue mother and that of rescue two. I think somewhere in Grand Bassa County, where you could see their convoy was like stuck in the mud, reaching out and to our people. I saw them, the convoy on Facebook. They were there. You could see the car bearing a lesson plate, Senate ROA, I think Rules Auto Administration, that is Youngblitz vehicle. Also saw other Land Cruiser, Jeep also making their way in the mud, visiting some areas, but we didn't see Ambassador Joseph Yema Boaka on that particular trip. I don't know what happened, whether were he in country. We just don't know, but we only saw Jeremiah Kuhn and that of Yombi Kanga Lawrence. And so these trips are important, and the face of the ticket is also important that the face of the ticket be present. Ambassador Joseph Yema Boaka be present, and in making sure that the people see him, the people know him, the people interact with him, the people say some things to him in person, and like that, the encouragement, the enthusiasm, and that of the impulsiveness of the entire process will be at a good rate, and so we hope that our opposition people take these things into consideration, because let me say this, Boaka, to win an incumbent, it is a kind of a Herculean task. That man controls the finance, that man controls power, he controls everything. So to can win that kind of a man, you need to work overtime, you need to make sure you reach all out. Not just like you said, not just about sitting on Facebook, writing on Facebook, not just about having your talk show on Facebook and stuff, and whatever. Reach out to the people. Reach out to the people in the various corners. Reach out to them. Tell them why George Weah shouldn't be re-elected. Not just by sitting on Facebook. How many persons in the Netherlands have gadgets to access these platforms, to access this technology, to make sure that the message they are seeing, that they make sure all people are pushing on Facebook, they take these messages and stuff and what have you. What is that? Right? So they need to reach all out. They need to, and Ambassador Joseph Boaka, we have no time, Boaka. We have no time. We have roughly about 3 more months to election. Our people need to move in. They need to move in. They need to talk to our people. Not just by sitting in Monrovia and saying, this and that and blah, blah, blah. Rescue there, rescue that, rescue there, rescue that. They need to move all out. They need to move all out. You see, now, a case study with, I cannot compare that because Manabio deserves a re-election, Boaga. Because Manabio has proven to the people in first term that he has worked assiduously, that the people of Sierra Leone can believe in him and say this to him, Manabio will care you for the second term. And that was demonstrated a few days ago. But we cannot sit and overlook George Weah. George Weah still has the popularity. George Weah still has the popularity. George Weah controls the finance. George Weah has the power in his possession. You cannot overlook George Weah. You cannot overlook George Weah. George Weah then, he didn't have the finance. He didn't have the power he had. He had the popularity. Yet now, George Weah still has the popularity. George Weah has the power. George Weah has the wealth, the finance. He controls the coffers of the state. You think to beat George Weah is a kind of a small thing? You need to work beyond. You need to work assiduously. You don't just sit in Monrovia. You don't just sit on Facebook and say George Weah will be there. This is not about Monserrato election. This is about the 15 counties.
Yeah.
This is about the 15 counties. This is not about Monserrato election. That people say the same thing we did in 2020 with Monserrato with Dino, and the same thing we do to George Weah. Mind you, it was just a single county, Monserrato, we're discussing. We're discussing Monserrato. So, folks, we need to move out. Let's stop the too much attacks on Facebook. Ambassador Bwaga should not be engaged in the hinterlands. Because as for Monserrato County, he's known in Monserrato County. Ambassador Bwaga needs to start reaching out, going to the various counties. We don't have time anymore. At least you can make 2 to 3 trips in each county before the election. You know, that would be good. That would be good. At least three trips in each of the county before the election. That would be good for Ambassador Joseph Iman Bwaga. He in person. In person. The people need to interact with him. He needs to see the people. He needs to see the people. So, Bwaga, I join you this morning with the many others to call on the opposition to work beyond time. Nobody Jeremy. Nobody helping CDC. This is just a reality. You think George Weah is not still popular? Yes, George Weah might have some problems. Yes, but you cannot still underestimate George Weah's popularity. You cannot just underestimate George Weah's popularity. Nobody is helping George Weah. We are just saying the truth. Can you underestimate George Weah's popularity? Can you underestimate that George Weah controls the coffers of the country? Can you also deny that George Weah doesn't have the power? The man controls the power. The man controls the coffers. George Weah is still popular, although he might have some problems. But the brother is still popular. It's not just about sitting on Facebook and then move into the federal counties. If we don't do anything, sorry to say, George Weah will whip our behind again. If we don't work, if we don't do the needful, if we don't go about talking to our people, reaching out to those people of importance, going into the various corners, the various counties, the towns and villages to talk to our people, George Weah is going to whip our behind again. I will stop right there, Bwaga.
Okay, so you know, the winning of Mana Bill have given the children of George Weah now they are saying same Madam Bill is an incumbent he was an incumbent in Sierra Leone, so his winning means a lot for George Weah, so George Weah will be re-elected in Liberia. So you know, when I listened to their press conference, I sat down and look at and laugh. I was like, they really know what they're talking. They really think they can compare Madam Bill with George Weah. Madam Bill is far ahead of the men who call George Weah. There is no comparison. Absolutely. Of course, all right, 200 they are president. All right, we agree. Yeah, we agree. But the role Madam Bill played for her people in Sierra Leone, he's not close to George Weah. State of the art, newly constructed airport. He fought corruptions in the education sector, in the health sector, all over. He fought corruption. His anti-graft institutions, they were all out fighting corruption. You want to compare Weah? Weah that his officials top officials got sanctioned because of corruption. You want to compare that with we are? Let's stop joking around here. Somebody say when we're talking about the opposition need to be prepared, or we it means that we're giving we are the edge. We're not giving we are the
Don't
edge.
man them, Ben Bwaga. Don't man them. You know, people just hate to be told the truth.
Yeah.
People just hate to be told the truth. People just hate to be told the truth. So all the visitation of Bwaga been making around district number 1, district number 2, 3. Campaign time open before he making visitations. Campaign time open before Ambassador Bwaga making the visitations in Montserrat County here. Has campaign been declared open? Just stop this, man. You guys are not helping the process. Just stop this. How is somebody supporting George Weah here? How is somebody supporting George Weah? You guys don't like to hear the fact. It is sitting in Morovia, what make you win? Some of you sit in the diaspora. Some of you sit in other corners. You're just on Facebook writing. You think that what will make Ambassador Bwaga or whosoever win? You think that just by doing that? You think that just by doing that? When we say we supporting Joe, we are on cover. How are we just supporting Joe? We are on cover.
We supporting Joe. We are Joe. Not give our frequency. Joe, not tell us to do that. I'm begging you, man. So we'll take some calls on 0770-102-102, 86010383. I posted an article in the group chat. I hope because you from the law background, I think you can. Again. Yeah. Again. Sorry about that. Starting this one way. We'll open the phone lines now on 0770 102 102 86 010383. Chopper 5 102 102. The WhatsApp number is +231 chopper 8624171. Those in the diaspora can call on that number +231 chopper 8624171. You'll be a part of the conversation. And let me just address something here. I see Mevina Tie. I see you posting Costa running for president, Costa this, Costa that. Let me tell you this, or let me tell those that think that Costa don't have a right to run for presidency. Let me be bold and clear with you. Even I, Bwakai Amara Kamara, that is sitting behind the microphone, I have my constitutional right to contest for any position in Liberia. Once I'm capable financially, once I'm fit to contest for that particular office, it's my constitutional right to contest for any office in Liberia. So I don't want you coming to say, we see Costa, we see a flyer of a Costa, blah, blah, blah. Wow. It's not his right. It's Costa right. It's Mr. Baka's right. It's Zanakumi's right. It's Clarence Monuba right. Jaha Clarence Monuba there and other people there, Simeon Freeman there. Jaha, they have that right to contest. Use yourself as a Liberian. Not only me, you yourself as a Liberian. You have your right to contest for any position in Liberia. So stop wasting all of this time that the person running for presidency. No, that shouldn't be an issue. It's left of the person. Once you get your money, you go down to the National Election Commission, go register. You can do anything there, brother or sister. It's your right. The only thing you can do, if you want that person's support, try to convince the person over to you. We're not just saying that because the person is supporting you, say, wow, the person man born for them to be supporting you every day. The person man not born, their partner born to be supporting you. They're not born for them to be supporting you. You yourself, you can move from America that they play here or Europe that they play here. Come down, do your registration, and see whether you will not contest. So if somebody say they want to be, he haven't told me that he want to be. He haven't. I have to the office, we don't know about that. But I see you talking about it, posting. Who can do flyer? Somebody, I can be what I'm talking here. Who can start taking course? I can sit right behind the computer and do flyer for you. Like writing that thing on there, like making that comment. I can do a flyer for you, add another person there and say you running for presidency. You don't know that? Anybody can do flyer. So you stop all of these things.
Wow. Hope that Bwaka comes back and like Bwaka said, it is not to our knowledge yet as to whether Costa is contesting, but like Costa has promised each and everyone that he will speak to the press, he will speak to the country, he will speak to the public. Costa will speak. So just hold your peace. Costa will speak. And so folks, that's just it, right? Everyone is entitled to their own political life. If Mr. X decides to go this way and Mr. Y decides to go this way, it is of the person's own choice of doing that, and not to be subjugated to anyone's will in terms of what they should do or what not to do. That would be an infringement, and that would be a serious disrespect to that person in terms of their own political life. So that's just it. So we remain clear on this, that our brothers and sisters, our opposition leaders need to tighten their boots, roll their sleeves, move into the various counties, and make sure that those messages that have already been coined in Monrovia be taken to the hinterland, so our people can know and understand what is actually is. So like tomorrow, like we promised you the other day, tomorrow we are going to be taking a fellow. He will be our guest tomorrow, who was illegally dismissed by authority of the Liberian National Police, one Ote Wallace. We've gotten some hard evidence, documents in our possessions as it relates to his illegal dismissal by authority of the Liberian National Police. Tomorrow we will be going on that, and we're also taking on the line to also say what he has to say. Then on Monday, Bwaka, there's a big brother in the States called one Kelibo Gonglo. I think he's the brother of Councillor Gonglo. He has requested that we bring him on to share his own political view. He supports Councillor Tiawan Gonglo. I think it will be fair enough that we bring him on to tell us what Councillor Gonglo has in package for the Liberian people. He being a strong supporter, I think he one of those heads of the Team Gonglo in the diaspora there, in America there. So it will be a glad thing that we bring it on Monday. But we'll have to arrange it for Monday. But tomorrow, Otis Wallace will be here with us, to talk about his illegal dismissal from the Liberian National Police.
Okay, so let's take some calls this morning on the line. Let's take this person here. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bakai.
Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Yeah, good morning, Bakai. Yeah, my name is I'm calling from Minnesota.
Welcome.
My point is, you talk about Joseph Bakai going Lofa, going Lima country. I understand, but for Monrovia, you can easily walk down anywhere to go Monrovia easily. But you know that you said that the opposition, they are not working, they're not reaching up country. But where you should know is the ruling government have the finance. They themselves, they are not going up country. Even the government are not going up country. Going up country, you need money. Money involved. And then campaign not open yet. And the little thing that you have when you start using it can be open, you're done.
Okay.
So for me, maybe that's why the guys are using.
Oh, so that strategy you're using here?
For me, that's what, because you said, from Monrovia to Lofa, you spend a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
And if you go and meet the people, you have to give them something.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's take another person on line 2 this morning. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning. Your name is joining us from? Oh, we messed up on our call. You can call back. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. That's +231 888 624171. Let's see if we can have this person back on the line. You try calling 0770 102 102 886 01038 555 102 102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171, and you will be live with us this morning on the Costa Show. So you can see the number pin right under my name there. You can call. That's the WhatsApp number, and you will be live with us. Cause Teves tell you about the article that is in the chat room there about Glorious Musu. You've been into this judiciary stuff. You have to give us some understanding about what has been said when it comes to that document, that article published by the Daily Observer. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, basically to just give a summary of it, there was an editorial being posted in the Daily Observer about the entire case, and also read the indictment. Who are those that will be serving as witnesses. And let me see, I can just call their names. Who are those people that will be serving as witnesses in the case? We have Zion Tar, we have Mose Wright, we have one Moba Kamara, we have Comfort T. Sedi, we have Dr. Benedict Coley, we have Monroe Denise, we have Anthony Blay, and we also have Sevin, we also have others. And the argument in this particular article is being proffered in a way that the president is arguing that it would be very difficult, right, on the part of the government to win a case. Yeah. Because the evidence there is about hearsay and they say. The evidence there are not forensic, in as much, the the case is being already taken to court, and those people alleged that are involved have been indicted. And the argument is, it is a hearsay.
Yeah.
A hearsay argument in court. They are all unrealistic, and they are not reliable. So the president is saying that it will be very difficult for the government to win this particular case because it is not forensic. And I think a few days ago, the former Solicitor General Serena Cephas, one of the person who was sanctioned by the U.S. government, also raised another argument of such, similar argument of such. He said that the case will also be difficult for the government because the government who have gone for the charge of manslaughter, it would have been okay for the government. It was going to be very, very easy for the government to win the case. But for the charge of murder, for the government to prove that it was Gloria Musu's car and others who killed Charlotte Musu, it will be very difficult to prove. I think it is in similar line that this particular person is kind of coming up with this opinion, because Manu Bwaka, to establish that particular case of murder, right? That Charlotte Musu was killed by these people being named in the indictment. We wait to see how the case is proceeded with. We wait to see how the case is proceeded with, Waka. Because to prove that particular case, it means that you should have evidence with no doubt that actually these people committed it out. When now somebody comes saying, could say, oh, yes, and they say, that would be difficult. And though yes, and they say these are things that are not so reliable. And seeing the stance of admissibility to be admissible, it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult. If it were to be established that yes, the fingerprint on knife or fingerprint on something, the person used a knife to stab it, and the fingerprint done on these people prove that they were the one who used the knife or this and that, or camera in camera, they either committed in camera, or some kind of scientific stuff being established and stuff, that these people that were arrested and indicted, they were the one who did it. Scientific and forensic stuff being established, then you can conclude and go for the position of murder. But Serena Silva is arguing that for that murder case, the government, it is difficult. It would be difficult for the government to prove that particular case. It would be very difficult.
Well, folks, what we'll do, we'll just take few calls, then we wrap it up. Our internet this morning is fixing some problem. So what we'll do, we'll just take few calls. then we wrap it up on the show today because we are facing some technical problem. And we don't want to continue like this up until everything can be set up on tomorrow. So we'll take some calls on the phone line 0770-102-102-86, 010383 102 the WhatsApp number is +231 888 Let's take a few calls, then we can wrap it up on the show this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Okay. Let's take. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Baka. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, Pangomo.
Okay, Baka. See this here fooling themselves. The way what gets a Maravilla done in Salalo. The Salalo economy because billions and billions of dollars. Maravilla, he did the thing that the ferry that used to be from the airport to the free town. He did it with bridge. And he opened new airport. And he made the economy balance. Salalo got kind of a bit outside. And the selling it did quota from Freetown up to Go Waterside. That is citizen name. How many quota? Low Jawea bill from Central Pay to Tampa Town. Or God Chile. Yeah, at Jawea. How much selling is working? Yeah, at Jawea. How much of the current is Salalo? I get asked Mr. Weir, Salalo budget how much? Yeah, ask citizen. The Salon budget is how many? Salon can control all international community. They can mark them any hour. That man need to go by as a leader. But now the CDC will go. Some of the senators streaming hunger. Look at the capital city empty. Go is Silver Highway. It's empty. You can't find any lieutenant. You can't find him up in the rock. The poverty rate, look at for Central Pay to Tampa Town. It's spending 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Right now, I'm telling people from Tampa Town to Zerdu, from Zerdu to Carrington. Some people 3 months at the lane anymore. The house, low looking, but the big home. He can't rent to stay there. They say fooling their friend who will kick them up. And the time of the election that they want to fraud, I said about nothing scenario will come by.
All right. Thank you so much, Pagomo, for calling in. We take some more calls. 0770-102-102-86, 010383 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 Good morning.
Good morning.
Sam, welcome.
Yeah, how are you?
Pretty well.
My question is this, Boaka. How many persons were attacked that place?
What place?
It was three persons, didn't it?
To Gloria Musu's courthouse?
Yeah. You remember they said 2 girls were wounded?
Yeah.
So why is that is not mentioned in this case? Because they have to mention them as well. So why is the emphasis on the persons that were attacked? And like Trevor said, they need substantial evidence in terms of the forensic materials.
Yeah, but
the close of those 3.
Sam, the issue here is that the government don't have a good evidence or evidences to carry on with their case because they are relying on the they say and I say community dwellers. Okay. That's what they are relying on.
Another thing, when is the case proceeding, Boaka?
They are even asking for a change of venue for the case. So I don't really know when it will proceed, but I think it will be the August 10th of court.
I can't even hear you. The line is bad.
Hello, you getting me now? Oh, I don't know what's happening. Let's see if we can take 2 more calls. 2 more calls. Then we wrap it up here on the show this morning. Yeah, roughly about 2 more calls. Sam, are you getting me now? Hello? Oh. Good morning.
Good morning, boy, guys. This is Amma.
Yeah, welcome, my brother.
I call from Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. You know, when you look at the charge sheet that the grand jury indicted the people were in the testimony in the charge sheet, somebody is screaming there. When he entered the fence, one get you need to call for help, and then he entered at one of the back door. And then later get you needed to say use of callers to break a window bar so that you can help up who out of the house. Where in this world are somebody going to use the callers to break a window bar for Christ's sake? And even if that so happen, in the process of getting through the window bar, you're going to scrape or hurt yourself. But they're saying that, oh yeah, they use callers to break a window bar. And secondly, one person saying that, oh yeah, when he entered at the back of one of the house, he saw the girl lying down in the Muslim bathroom, bleeding. So in the process of that, he asked that, oh yes, Councilor Scott should turn the key over. So saying the police are claiming that, oh yeah, these are all witnesses that are depending on to come on board. Why when the incident happened the first time, why the police did not go on the crime scene to see what ready to place on the crime scene? Yeah. They did not go there the first day, but they took upon their own time to say, oh yes, I'm going there and so time. So what the evidence that you have?
Yeah,
because
because my brother, the attack happened the first time, the second time, and the third time now before somebody got murdered in the process. And then the second time that it occurred, that's the time Councilor Musu Scott sent out a communication to the Liberian National Police, letting them know that, oh, there have been an attack on my house and I want a police presence. And up until then, they didn't send a police at her house. Hello?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You have to go ahead and conclude.
Broker, that's what I'm keep saying. This incident that was not the first time, not the second, they say third time. And in the process of the 10th time, somebody got murdered in the process. Why you, the state police, did not go on the crime scene for the first time that they're happy? But you should show that you say, oh yeah, somebody said they say, I say. What they prove, what the forensic test that you did, and they said the person was stabbed 9 times. Broker, even if you are weak enough, you will not just enough for somebody to stab you 9 times, or are you retaliating, or are you resisting the person? And they're not going to tell the public that, oh yes, that little girl was just there, and the entire full family jumped on her to stab her 9 times. Or are her resisting?
Okay.
So they're coming out with a case.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much. We take 2 more calls. Plus 231 888 4171. Yeah, 2 more calls on the line this morning. The case is already in court. From what I'm hearing, yeah, they are trying to change the venue of this case. Some are recommending bombing, some are saying Mangibi, but we hope to hear from all sides here first. Let's take this person. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, good morning to you, Baka, and good morning to Teves in the studio. Good morning to the Liberian people around the world.
Basabo.
Hello?
Welcome, Basabo. Hello? I don't know, Pastor Boy, your line always from Nigeria, your line is always giving a little problem there. But we can take 1 more call, then we wrap it up on Sarah. There have been some break-in continuously this morning on the show. We will get everything or sorted out here this afternoon, and tomorrow will be good. So okay, so Teves, there's no call again coming in. So okay, this person keep calling. Let me see if I can take them. You have to call back. Yeah, let me see if I can do the calling from this end, because yeah. Okay, so folks, there's no more call, Teves. So we can wrap it up. We are already out of time because we are facing some issues. So you want to wrap
Yeah,
it
the
up from your
internet is
end there?
bad, man. The internet is bad today. The internet is bad. So, like we said, tomorrow we'll be here with Otis Wallace, a dismissed employee of the Liberia National Police. And I want to say thanks to everyone, Parker. I mean, this year my album looking, bro. The malaria getting me hell, bro. The malaria and tough for that fun. Yeah, he said, but we'll be here. We'll be here because we owe it to our people. We'll also be here to give them the information that they deserve. So tomorrow, thank you. We'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Teves Nab. So, folks, join us tomorrow. We'll be back here with another edition of the Costa Morning Show. Up until then, Buaka Amara Kamara, Sylvester Teves Na is bye-bye from our end. Sorry about the internet this morning, but we'll be back here in strong tomorrow. I don't know. Momo keep calling back to back. Let me see if I can take Momo the Critical Johnson. Momo, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kamara.
Yeah.
Good morning to our general manager.
Yeah.
Critical Johnson Momo is my name. I remain an executive of Make Liberia Great.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kamara, thank you for the show and thank you for the information. I think you have said it all.
All right. So I just wanted to keep you on there, but I think you went off. So folks, join us tomorrow. We'll be back here with another edition of the show. Up until then, bye bye.